Good morning and welcome to the Theology channel. Today I'm doing another ship. I still have this set. It's a blue ship in the blueprint that I published, just so you guys know, but it's actually the T.T.E Pigeon class frigate. This is a similar style as far as what I ended up doing to the for the Chameleon, as far as I decided, hey, let's take one of the vanilla ships and modify it to suit the color scheme and firepower requirements to be within the T.T.E Navy. These should be idle movement off, right? Okay, good. Anyways, so essentially what I was thinking with this one is I need not necessarily a quick and go ship, but I need a ship that can sustain a little bit of firepower on the enemy, take out plenty of missiles, and just whiz on by, as I'm gonna hopefully do now. And once I pass this Argenitus, these just randomly spawned. I didn't spawn them in. I'm running a few mods now, so that'd be why. Anyways, I thought I need a ship that can take quite a bit of damage, deal quite a bit of damage, and just get the heck out of there rapidly before being crippled. And as you can see, the shields absorbed all the damage. I could do a full-on engagement, but I don't really feel like it, to be completely honest, especially not right now when we're about to go on the tour of the ship. So this is the primary command bridge slash observation deck. Don't know why that's freaking out, but it is equipped with radar. Hologram table is here. We are there. Bad guys over there. All good. Alright, obviously large space to just look out. Get out of my face. To just look out in. The primary con. To back up controls, mainly just for looks, because I think it's good to have some extra officers on deck. That hasn't been really lit up very well, and I do need to do that, but I'm not going to. Ha, joke's on you. Obviously, classic double door airlock, because why not? This area is much better lit up. Back here you have the cargo container, conveyors, some good stuff. Passenger seats in case you're carrying passengers and you need to go into warp, or if you're just carrying passengers. Cargo container at the bottom, because that's a spot where the developers could fit it. I haven't shot or whatever. I haven't gone through this, but sometimes the conveyors, like even before I modified anything, they'll just lead into absolute nothing. So that is something that needs to be looked at. Get another passenger. I was gonna add the azimuth thrusters, but not enough room. Anyways, here is the original command bridge, which has now been converted into a CIC-like area. If you remember, there used to be a window right about there. There used to be more lights and more seats. I got rid of that because this is now supposed to be more of a tactical ship than it was an exploration ship. I still have the windows on the sides, and of course, as you saw earlier, they are much more reinforced. This entire hallway used to be windows, and now none of it is, well, and now none of past here is windows, but it used to be windows all the way back. To like, even here was a window, and then of course there was the vent there. As we go through here, we see some pipes, because pipes, and that finally gets us into the hangar, which, other than a few gyros, hasn't really changed much. I mean, we still got the double window up here. We still got all the buttons, more gyros up there. We still got that slow timer to open the door. Loading, loading, loading. Perfect. And actually, I'll just get the fighter that I tested with last time out here. And I'll full on crash one into the front of this, and then one into the original blue ship. there's a random one just floating down there. It's one of those. It's one of the Pigeon class models. It isn't a original blue ship. So say from 365 meters away, roughly 366 for here. But hey, whatever. And dead on crash. No dampeners. As you can see, nothing happened except for the fighter was, I wouldn't say completely wrecked, but you're not going to fly it without a new cockpit. Still got those massive spotlights up front, of course, from the blue ship. Got quite a few lasers on it, as you can tell. Can you tell? Sorry. Let's get classic big blue out here. Hope that the Pigeon don't wreck it up. You know, kind of as a rivalry going on which ship is better. And actually, I think it's really cool the way that Big Blue looks as far as the blue color scheme, because it really makes it look as if it's an older version of the Pigeon class, which I think is really cool. So we did what, about 360? I think we ended up doing like 366. Yep, right there. And did crash into the front again. No dampeners. Right, remove the fighter. The fighter was annihilated a little bit more, but of course, the blue ship took quite a bit of damage. Its missile launchers have been destroyed. Its front camera, its primary front camera has been destroyed. They claim this is the primary front camera, but in all reality, kind of sucks. Actually, I might be speaking gibberish. Is that the primary front camera? Are you it, you little bugger? Are you the guy I get to see out of on the other model? Let's see. Yeah, that's the primary front camera, and I'm just kinda dumb today. Okay then. Anyways, as you can tell, quite a bit of damage. Literally no damage at all, except for maybe some energy. And of course, there's the primary two changes as far as looks. This giant behemoth bridge that's a massive target. It's even a slightly bigger target than the actual hangar bay now, I believe, because it's just so big. And then of course these little I want to say spoilers, but they don't really look like spoilers to me. You guys are gonna have to help me out with a name for these. But basically I thought, you know what, on the original model they have those little things extending from the back. That kind of looks cool, and this is supposed to be like a more advanced version, so I'll do that. And then I'll also put some laser turrets on as well. And just because I want to showcase the actually, to showcase the firepower, I'll go back to those pirates over there. Even though they're like 8 kilometers away, but that's no problem because we have a speed mod. Dun, dun, dun. Of course, like the other one, it can support one fighter, but that's about it. Certainly couldn't hold anything massive like a gunship or whatever, like a Republic gunship. You know, massive thing. Actually, I'm just gonna leave these open for when I need to get out. Normally I would shut them, but I don't feel like it. Of course, I went to the CAC bridge because, well, it's closer. And actually, I haven't hooked up the weapons. There's a random stutter that I've been noticing, like just 5 seconds ago, even. I don't know what that's all about. Don't like it very much, to be honest. Actually, don't like it at all. Let's be completely realistic. Right, then let's have you guys. Well, yeah, you guys get to attack. Cause I'm feeling this. All right, that is super far away. No. Jump drive. That to the bare minimum. And go for it, because I know that we're going to end up about 2 kilometers out from the far one, 1.5 from the close one. Let's just be going at, say, 30 meters a second. Oh wow, ended up closer to the far one. Anyways, let's move into attack. Also, whereas I don't have any, let's say, massive guns on here, it does still have a pretty decent amount of firepower, as you can tell. So when you have so many lasers, it's hard not to just totally obliterate the enemy ship. Because these lasers will slowly chip away at their ship until there isn't much left. Slowly chipping away. Yeah, they nerfed the pack turrets. They used to be super overpowered. Now they're, well, not exactly overpowered. I mean, they're still pretty good, but they're not anywhere as near as powerful as they used to be. There's once he stops shooting at me, I'll stop shooting at him. Okay. I still hear gunshots. Yeah, that's why. Anyways. So, let's get out of the ship. Forgot to put spectator on this world. That's why I'm doing this. And, go assess the damage. Yep, script time. If I can ever find the hole anyway, jeez. Very good. Whoa. What? No. Alright, so all this damage is discounted because random surprise attack. And the weapons weren't on. So, for the most part, I mean, little break there, little chip here. For the most part, the ship was untouched. I mean, there's a couple blocks that probably could and should be repaired if you wanted to go back into combat. But the real damage came from that surprise attack, with the shields having already been depleted from that poor ship. And, well, at least mostly depleted from that poor ship. And the fact that the weapons weren't on to destroy those missiles. Now if we look over here, it's basically gone. I mean, let's get me. Oh, you. We have one interior turret that still functions so far. I mean, yeah, one interior turret is literally all that got saved from this ship. Everything else, it looks like this could have been the command bridge, I think, because, yeah, this was the command bridge, because the seat used to be right here. I actually, tried to fly the ship, but it wouldn't let me because of the remote control that I decided to say, screw it, I'm not gonna worry about it. But these little prong arms, one of them's about halfway off, the other one, it's just, stop it. Okay, I'm just gonna delete this because it's annoying. The one prong arm looks like it's I guess it's not halfway off because I didn't realize that it didn't chip away at all that, and that was just part of the design. But it's taking quite a bit of damage. Maneuvering thrusters, those ones aren't damaged, but there's a lot on the main hull that have been damaged. And I would imagine that if we continue to have the weapons on the Pigeon, that the Spat Argentavis, yeah, Argentavis, that the Spat Argent, whatever, you guys know what ship this is. I would suspect that if we left the weapons on, that this ship would end up being completely annihilated. All that for your consideration. Thank you for watching, and please, air quotes, purchase a Pigeon class on the Steam Workshop today. And as always, stay safe.